The long wait is over and the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE or Fan Edition is finally here and I can finally test it out. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Elle, and today's video is going to be pretty exciting because I will be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE right here. And I know this phone has been causing a lot of waves online, but hey, let's give it a shot and see what it has to offer. And by the end of this video, let's see if this phone is worth to buy. Also, just to let you guys know, I received this phone without a box, so it's just a phone because it is a marketing sample, so no accessories, no charger on this one. And now that that's out of the bag, let's go ahead and talk about its design. So right off the bat, I noticed that the design looks like a good mix of the S21 phones and the A-series mid-rangers. It has a plain soft matte finish on its plastic back and a similar camera bump mold to the S21 without the frame. Now this phone comes in 4 colors and I got the graphic colorway and it looks very simple and sleek. Quick shout out to the lavender colorway because that is my favorite color, so I'ma just put a photo of it right here. I wish it was here, pero guys, iba pa rin talaga yung dating ng color black kasi solid pa rin talaga yun. So, ox na rin. Going back, it also has a pretty thin yet solid build. And due to its light weight of 177 grams, it feels great to hold and carry around. Because of its matte finish, you won't have to worry about fingerprint smudges on the back. And as expected from a high-end Samsung, the S21 FE has an IP rating, dust and water resistance. However, it can be pretty slippery because of its super smooth texture, and if you're clumsy like me, you might want to put a case on this one. Of course, when it comes to Samsung phones, expect to get an awesome screen. And the S21 FE delivered really well with its 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Dynamic AMOLED display. It may be slightly smaller compared to the S20 FE, but it guarantees you Gorilla Glass Victus protection. And as you guys can see, the display produced clear and vibrant colors along with dark and deeper blacks. Pretty much what you'd expect from an AMOLED screen. And this can achieve more accurate colors based on your color settings. Plus, you get a super fast 120Hz refresh rate that you can easily adjust from its standard 60Hz. Sadly, it doesn't have an adaptive refresh rate though, but it still works great and offers a smooth swiping and scrolling experience, especially when I go through my feed or whenever I'm gaming. The S21 FE also delivers really good audio quality with a slightly underwhelming bass with its pair of stereo speakers. So, here's a quick sample. Just like the Galaxy S21, the Galaxy S21 FE comes in 2 processor variants. First is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 variant for Western markets like the US, and Samsung's Exynos 2100 processor for the rest of the world, including the Philippines. So yep, our unit comes with an Exynos 2100 5G chipset with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. But this also has a 256 gigs of ROM variant as well. I know, I'm also a little disappointed that we won't be getting the Snapdragon 888 version of this one, but hey, it's still a pretty good phone, it's fast, and it does perform really well when it comes to games, daily tasks, and post-processing when it comes to taking photos. So yeah, it's not a bad phone. Gaming on the S21 FE was a breeze. I played games such as Wild Rift, Genshin, and Cookie Run Kingdom on this one, and I didn't experience any stutters or performance problems. I played Wild Rift on performance settings with a steady 60 FPS, and so far no stutters or delay in game, but I do blame some of the lag to my Wi-Fi. For Genshin, its default settings are set to medium with 30 FPS, and overall gameplay was fun, but you do get occasional stutters while in battle and a very obvious motion blur delay with slightly bit of device heating 30 minutes in-game. But it's nothing too alarming since most devices do heat up when you run Genshin. And my Cookie Run Kingdom gaming experience was absolutely fun. And no cap, this game has been consuming me for a while, so I just had to try it out on this phone. And the 120Hz refresh rate delivers pretty smooth animations, which is okay on my book. Before we go over to the cameras, check out our benchmark scores. For the lenses, the S21 FE has a 12 megapixel f1.8 main wide camera with dual pixel autofocus and OIS. It also has a 12 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide along with an 8 megapixel telephoto with 3 times optical zoom. While on the front, it has a 32 megapixel f2.2 selfie camera, perfect for vlogging. Okay, so I brought this phone with me over the weekend for an out-of-town trip, and I was able to test out the cameras on this one. It was pretty impressive, honestly. So here are some photos and videos that I took. Overall, I was really impressed with the photos I got. Quality looks crisp and sharp with vibrant and color-accurate photos in outdoor settings and areas with good lighting. I'm still at awe with how sharp and true to life the colors turned out to be. However, I can't say the same thing for indoor photography since some of the photos I took were softer and had more noise to it. But you can always fix it using night mode, which didn't disappoint. For videos, this can shoot from HD with 30 FPS up to Ultra HD with 60 FPS, which is really good for vlogging since it has video stability as well. For the battery, the S21 FE is packed with a 5000 mAh battery that supports 25-watt wired charging and 15-watt wireless charging. So if you've been eyeing on this phone, the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE is priced at 38,990 pesos for the 128 gigs of ROM variant and 41,990 pesos for the 256 gigs of ROM variant. Honestly, without any comparison, the phone itself is pretty great. And I get that it appeals to people who want to have the closest Galaxy S21 experience without having to go all out for the S21 and S21 Ultra. However, the only downside of this phone is the timing of its release and its price. With the S22 coming out in the market real soon, expect the prices of the S21 to go down. So if you think about it, this puts the S21 FE in a really weird spot, since you can probably get the regular S21 in almost the same price soon enough. But regardless, it is a solid choice. And it's another great phone from Samsung and a new addition to the S21 series roster. So, what do you guys think about this phone? Comment down below and share your thoughts. Also, don't forget to check out unbox.ph for more awesome content. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more updates. Once again, this was me, Elle, and I'll see you guys next time.